Look, y'all did good, and I'm happy. And you did have the best line of the entire Olympics when you flashed it and you said, I'm like in the school project, the group project where somebody else did all the work.
I appreciate that.
But you still got the A, man.
Well, it was kind of like the 8 Mile thought, right? Like I knew when we win this gold medal, they're going to come at me. So if like I come at me first, what could you say?
You're going to have a whole bunch more. So, that was sort of the swan song for the old heads. So, you figure, wait your turn. You'll be playing for the next 4 or 5 of them.
That's the goal.
Absolutely. That's great.
Looking ahead to this season, do you have a list of your favorite league pass teams, like your 4 or 5 teams that you're going to?
I like how the Pacers are playing.
Are you only saying that because I'm in front of you?
Yes, but also because you guys play with pace and you move the ball around. And look, I if you ask me the teams I enjoyed watching most over the last decade, it's the Warriors, and before that, it was the Spurs. I just like that style of basketball, right? The beautiful game and the ball's popping and nobody's just backing up and dribbling the whole time. And you guys are playing that style of ball. Now, you got to pick up that defense a little bit. Yeah. But
we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
And then, look, there are individual players. I mean, it's hard to take your eyes off Wembanyama when he's on the court. I mean, you're too young to remember when Durant first came in the league. And that was freakish, right? You just hadn't seen somebody that tall with that skill set. And you're definitely not old enough to remember Magic and Bird, those two guys. People forget how tall Bird was. I mean, Bird was like a legit 6'9", and Magic was 6'9", and those guys are doing things that up until that point, big men hadn't done. But to see a guy, he makes the rest of y'all just look tiny.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I mean, and to see his growth curve, it's hard not to watch them. And Anthony Edwards, I enjoy. Because he's just got a charisma on the court, and you can just tell he's just having fun out there.
For sure.
Right? He likes, the smack talking and the challenge, and he's so young that he hasn't figured it out to that next level, right? A guy like Luka, who'd been playing pro ball since he was 15, right? He's seeing the court in a different kind of way than Anthony Edwards is, but over the next few years, what he's going to be doing. And I'm excited to see what Memphis does this year, because those guys got banged up so bad. But Ja can do some things on that court.
For sure.
I'm glad I'm not his parent, because every time he goes up for one of those dunks, I just, you're worried.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. We were talking when we went to dinner in Vegas, and LeBron and you guys were talking about your old pickup games back in the White House and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, we were talking about for my 49th birthday, because at that time I was still playing pickup regularly, even in the White House, and we had a group of guys. My body guy, basically my assistant, was a guy named Reggie Love, who had played on the national championship at Duke. And he had a bunch of friends, and so we'd get regular pickup games. There was a court at Fort McHenry in D.C.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to The Young Man and The Three for more NBA-related content.